So you want to use a standard 4-4-2 formation, and you want to move from that noob level to take on the pros, become a pro. Let's get into those custom tactics. As you can see, guys, a standard 4-4-2 flat has 2 strikers, 4 midfielders, evenly spaced, and 4 defenders straight in really behind your midfielder and your keeper. Okay, guys, getting into the tactics. So with the 4-4-2, and you just want an even balance across the field, we're going to go press after possession loss, not change that. Width, we're going to leave at 60. Depth, we want to just come down to a 60 as well, just have the extra protection. Okay, guys, so in the offense for a 4-4-2, we want to start with a slow build-up, and I'll explain a little bit in a minute how that's going to work. And we want to do a balanced chance creation. So we've got a balanced formation with a balanced attack, a balanced defense, and a balanced lead up. Width 70 is fine for our offense. Players in the box, I like to come down to that 4 or 5, just so I've got the added protection. Corners 3 is fine. Free kicks 3 is fine. Jumping straight into the instructions, guys, and this is where we're going to have to change a few things to get the team to play the way we want them to play. So striker, we need them to stay central, them to get in behind, and then keep the normal interceptions for the striker. Your right, left strike, whatever way you want to look at it, same thing, stay central, get him and get him behind. Midfielder, guys, so we still want them to come back, so we still want them to offer some basic defensive support. Chance creation, we want them to stay wide. That's very important. And the rest is fine the way it is default setup. So we'll jump straight out onto the left, and same thing. We want our left-sided midfielder to stay wide, basically to give the ability to the right and left backs that we'll go through in a minute. Central midfielders, guys. So they're not defensive midfielders, not attacking midfielders. They're doing a little bit of both. So we want them to have a balanced attack, balanced crossing runs, normal interceptions, stick to position, but we don't really want them to cover the wing. We want them to cover the center. Okay, so that's the only thing you're really changing there, is covering the center. Hey guys, now where the 4-4-2 can really be explosive for you is down the wings with your left and right backs. So your left back, we want them to join the attack, and we want them to overlap. Now I know you're saying that, and stick to position. I know you're saying that, oh, that's what you do normally, Boulder, you always leave those there. It's true, but we're going to play a different way. So we'll go through that in a minute, okay? So the same one as your right back. Join the attack and overlap and stick to position. We don't need to change anything. They're sticking to position anyway. Your keeper, you know what I like here. Come for cross and sweep a keeper that adds a bit of value to the game. What I was showing you before just then, guys, with our team, okay? So we've got our left back that's going to overlap. So he's going to run and be up there. And again, mirror it for the right side. I'm going to show you one side, just mirror it for the other side. Your left back is going to make runs forward and overlap over your left midfielder. So the key here, the way to really break open this game, we're on slow build up, remember? We put slow build up in our tactics. We put slow build up, okay? So slow build up means that there's going to be players holding their positions more regularly. So what we really want to do, so say it's the left back has the ball. We want to pass into our midfield, holding L1 so they continue their run. Okay, so the left back's that's going to give the left back the ability to run forward. So hold down L1 if you're on the PlayStation, or LB I think it is on the Xbox. Your central midfielder will get the ball. I want you then to pass straight out to your midfielder. Okay, straight back, not holding L1, straight back to your central midfielder. In that time, you've run your little defenders ragged in that area just here, and your left back has done the dash down that wing and is very far forward. This gives you the opportunity now to make a cross in this way to your strikers, or your left midfielder has just passed the ball to your central midfielder. So he is already at that 45-degree angle type position that you can cut back, and then you can come back through the middle, this way through the middle, and then through to your strikers, or back out, wherever the runs are coming from, guys. So the key aspect here L1, hold L1 so he initiates the run, okay guys? That is how you're going to break open the defense, especially considering you're using a 4-4-2, which in general terms is your standard formation. It's not. It is also possible to use this formation to beat the pros. And these little things are going to make all the difference, guys. Anytime you can utilize your wings, whether it be right or left, looking at this Liverpool team, you got strength all through the field. And any team like PSG, any big team, they got strength everywhere. You can utilize both sides and really do some nice crosses across the field between your left and right backs to really stretch your opposition. That's how you're going to get in behind them, guys. Just remember that your two strikers are on set to get in behind. Stay central, get in behind. So they're going to be in the middle. So a long ball over the top is a very strong possibility once you've passed the ball into the midfield. But okay, so in the worst case scenario, guys, and we're chasing the game, okay, we're going to change to an ultra attacking formation, which will still be the 4-4-2, but we're going to change our tactics here. So you want constant pressure. You want to bring your depth up to 90. So these are default settings. Your width will go a little bit wider to help with that, with those defenders to bang on a bit. So constant pressure, 70 width, 90 depth. So you're playing really high, so you're really open. This is where you need to change. We want fast build up now, okay? So where we were saying before about the left back getting forward, they will still get forward. Just remember though, they're starting 30% further up the field, so they're a lot closer. So if you hold LB or L1 and pass into the midfield, you can nearly pass it straight back over the top to your banging left or right back because they're coming forward. And here we want forward runs, so everyone at all times are running forward. There'll be no get out of jail back pass unless you're going back to your keeper, who should be playing high up the field anyway. Your width, 70 is fine. It's not really going to make much difference going forward with your attackers because they're going to be getting in behind. Players in the box is up. Corners still bring one back. Free kicks still bring one back. Alternatively, if we are playing, we're up 3-2, we're getting, they're kicking our butt a little bit. We know we have to play a bit tighter and we need to change our tactics to defensive. This is how we're going to do that. Obviously, in the 4-4-2 formation, tactics will be drop back. At depth, we're gonna sit back because if they're overly, if it's PSG versus anyone else, they're going to hammer you and attack you. We need that support. So depth 35, which is nearly just under half what we were in a standard formation. Your width is 60. Your defensive style is drop back. So everyone is dropping back. Build up play. We want long ball because we're just going to bang it out of there and possession, okay? So we're going to still have our forwards that are still going to come in over the top, but we're playing long ball so we can play hold up play. Waste time, get it to the corner, pass it around with possession, waste some time. Your width doesn't matter. Your players in the box, let's just get it down to 2. Corners 1, free kicks 1. That is perfect, guys. Further to that, guys, if you find that you aren't quite breaking free with the 4-4-2, the 4-4-2 is not quite mixing your style, and you need to try something different, check out this video.